Hi guys, EV Daryl with you. We're going to do today the exact odometer check that I did about 10 days ago, maybe 11 days ago, with the Tesla Model Y. We're going to do it with the 2025 Chevy Equinox EV. All right, so there's the odometer at 1291. Okay, reset the trip odometer to 0. Speed limit, I have verified GPS is exactly right on. 70 is 70 on GPS, so it's right on the money. All right, so let me flip this around. Okay, guys, 43 PSI all the way around. The recommended tire pressure was 42 when it was cold this morning. Current temperature is 62 degrees, soon to be 63, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner. Stand by. Okay, sorry that I'm all zoomed in on you guys, but this might not work. I don't have a good location to set my iPad down. I'm in the exact same parking spot that I was with the Tesla, where I reset this to 0. Okay? So we're going to take off on this trip. We're going to go, and the Tesla was 102.3 miles. We're going to run down and back. I just wanted to give you a touch base. You saw the odometer. You saw where we were at. We reset the trip odometer. Our first set, I think, was 50.5 miles, if I remember correctly from the first video, that I'm going to stop. And I'm going to park in the exact same parking spaces that I did. I'm going to take the exact same route. Sorry that this is zoomed in. I'll try to find a location for the iPad as we're driving. So stand by. Oh, hi guys. So I'm really sorry. There is not a good location for my iPad in this car. I've got it sitting on the passenger seat. So you're doing a ride along with me in the passenger seat now. So this is the exact same route that I did with, and I've already repeated that, with the Tesla about 10 or 11 days ago. We're going to do a 100-mile trip. I want to check the odometer. Again, I've already checked the speedometer, and it's dead on. 70 is 70 in this car. Okay? I'm sorry for the view that you have. Up on the dashboard, my dash is at a weird angle. It won't sit up there. I was going to try to set it on the passenger side. It wouldn't work. It's just not in a good place. But what I wanted to say is we're doing exactly the same. I parked in a discrete location. I reset it to 0 in the exact same spot. I'm driving the exact route. I'm going to stop in the same parking space if it's available when I get to the halfway point, which is, I think it was 50.5 miles that we drove according to the Tesla. And we're going to check the odometer. We're going to check the trip odometers. We're going to check everything. I just want to see if this is the same as what the Tesla was, if the Tesla was off, if this is off. We're testing everything. But currently, we've driven 23 miles since we left the discrete location, and we're only averaging 3.2 miles per kilowatt. Okay, we're almost a quarter of the way in. We're averaging 3.2 miles per kilowatt. Now, here's the scary part. We have a massive tailwind today. The temperature is identical to when I did this with the Tesla, but currently we have a wind out of the north. It looks like it to me. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess 15-mile-an-hour wind. It's a big wind. So we have a tailwind currently because we're going south for the first 50.5 miles, and then the rest of it is all straight north. And we are on the interstate, set at 70 miles per hour. Okay? Got the cruise set at 70. I don't have autopilot, so I have to actually have my hands on the steering wheel, keep me going straight. I don't have Blue Cruise or Super Cruise or any of those. I guess it's Super Cruise and the GM products. So currently we are a quarter of the way in, and we're averaging 3.2 This is, again, the exact same trip, okay? Exact same lanes of traffic. I've had to pass one semi like I did in the Model Y. I mean, we're not going to have any variance, hardly, if any. If I can get the same parking spot at the halfway point and make our updated video, we'll see. And I'll see if I can do that and get back with you. But again, we are at 25% or 25 miles in currently, coming up as we speak right now on our distance. I'll get back with you guys. Stand by. Okay. So, intriguing information. We are currently at the location in the exact same parking space as I was with the Model Y, but I want to say we had driven 50.5 miles according to the odometer on the Tesla. We have driven 50.3, and I'll show you that here in a minute. This odometer check shows 50.3 miles that we have driven to this exact location. Now, it was at 50.3 as we were coming off the side road, and it never turned. I'm assuming before I can even make a circle pulling out of here and go to 50.4. It's literally close. I was actually amazed as I was pulling down right around here. It was 50.3, and I'm like, it should be turning to 50.4, and it didn't. So we have actually averaged 3.4 miles per kilowatt this distance. So hang on, let me turn this around and show you. There we go. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. So what I think was 50.5 on the trip odometer in the Tesla is 50.3 here. And here's the center console. Here's where we're at. Okay. On the odometer, we're showing that we got 3.4 miles per kilowatt. This is interesting. I will be intrigued to know when we get back to where we're going. We're going to go to the Morton Travel Center. This is the exact route. And I'm going to park in the same space and see what we end up doing. So I'll check back with you. We're currently at 50%. I'll check back with you when we pass the 75 mile mark on the way back. And we're going to have a headwind on the way back. So stand by. Okay, welcome back. We're coming up on about 75 miles driven so far. And I don't have the Waze navigation activated to the travel center. It's going to be interesting to see where we actually turn out with this. I was going to tell you we were at 50.3 miles when we were stopped talking last time. So as soon as I began to pull out of the parking, I mean, I literally started to turn, it clicked to 50.4 miles. Now, I don't know if that works off tire rotations. I don't know. I don't know what an odometer works off of. I'm not that smart. So I just wanted to tell you, I knew it had to be close to 50.4. But still, that's not 50.5, which was in the Tesla. So it'll be intriguing to know exactly where we're at when we pull back up here to the travel center on this just 102.3 mile journey that we're on. So again, we're right at 75 miles coming up here, and so basically 3/4 of the way done. So depending on where we get stopped, I will get with you at the end, and we'll go over some totals here. So just kind of hang loose, guys. Okay, I'm pretty intrigued here. We're at the 102, and we're at a stoplight. We're probably only a 1/10 of a mile away from the location. We'll see what we're at when we pull in. I don't know if it's going to be 102.3 though. Looks like it might be 102.1 or 102.2. 102.2. But we shall see when we pull in. That trip information on your left is the one we're interested in. That's at the 102.0 right now. Okay. And we're going to be pulling up to the Circle K Travel Center here pretty quick. All right. Let's see if I can get through here. Okay. Looks like this is going to come up 0.2 of a mile closer. All right. 102 instead of 102.3, we're at 102.1. Very interesting. Okay. So let's go over some trip information. We are showing 102.1, not 102.3. So that's 0.2 of a mile less here. Very intrigued. Does that mean that this odometer is off? Because I think the Tesla was pretty much exactly what my GPS was. So is this underreporting? Or is it that the tires were brand new and the Tesla has 25,000 miles on their tread life gone, 70% of their tire gone? Again, the Tesla seemed to be right on using the Waze GPS distance. This is showing 0.2 off. So, I don't know. I will say we only got 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour on this trip, which is kind of intriguing. Our odometer says we're at 1,394 miles on the car. So, total. Yeah, very intriguing. The Tesla, I think I got the stats here. When I did this trip with the Tesla, I got 3.36 miles per kilowatt. We could say 3.3, I guess. And this is 2.9. I don't know if it's 2.99 or 2.90, but I got 2.9 on this trip. So I'm intrigued about the odometer. Can tread life make that much of a difference? Did I pass more cars in the Tesla than I did on this one? I mean, I don't know if there would be that much of a difference. I did the exact same place. I parked in the exact same parking spots. I did everything identical. So, very intriguing. So, but again, it was a fun time for me. I'm trying to figure out, I'll keep a close eye on this. I probably should have had Waze up on this one to see if this one was off 1/10 or so or 2 compared to what Waze was on, because Waze and the Tesla were identical distance-wise. So I don't know. So please like, subscribe, and comment below if you have some intriguing ideas for me, what the difference could be. Until next time, America.